Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to this episode of This Dude Started Something. We have an insane episode for you all tonight.
Tonight's guest made one of the biggest plays in recent reality TV history, and we're talking about Beast Games, the most watched unscripted show on Amazon Prime Video ever. Season 1 hit 50 million viewers in just 25 days and became the platform's biggest non-scripted launch of all time. And it's back for Season 2 right now.
We've had some wild guests from Beast Games before. We've had Jeremy Grant, who last season refused this same $1 million offer for his team. And we've had Ava and Ivy, and JT actually just came off their podcast.
But tonight, we're locking in with JT ourselves, who did take the 1 million and stayed in the game, changing the course of his whole season and his life. How are you doing, JT?
Well, what's going on, guys? Thanks for having me, man. Crazy times. Season 2 has been out of control. I mean, the publicity, social media right now, it's pretty wild. But happy to be here, man. Happy to have a good chat with you guys, man. Ready.
Dude, yeah, for sure. Hopefully we don't reiterate everything that Ava and Ivy did. We actually just saw that they did that episode, which is so cool because we had them on last year.
Yeah, they're awesome girls. I mean, right now I think they're gonna be blowing up bigger and bigger every year as the podcast grows. I know they've been interviewing a lot of Beast Games people, and I got nothing but respect for them both. So
yeah,
good for them,
dude. Super cool, super cool,
sure, dude. Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and talk about you. I want to know if you could give us just a 30-second. It doesn't have to be 30 seconds, but just a summary of who you are. And specifically before you got on Beast Games, what were you doing?
Yeah, so obviously my name is JT. Everyone goes by that. I'm 34 years old. I do work in law enforcement. I'm an academy instructor, lieutenant for the New York State courts. So I train all the incoming recruits and I send them out there to deal with the public and everything, which is kind of awesome. I also, my family owns a sports facility in Brooklyn, New York. So I train a lot of the young kids, and I coach a lot of the kids in baseball to help them get to college. I just got a few of my kids to college recently, so that's awesome.
Wow.
I'm also a certified personal. Yeah, thank you. I'm also a certified personal trainer. I've been a trainer for 11 years, and I'm also a college baseball umpire. So I do a whole lot of stuff, man. So me leaving my entire life to go on Beast Games was out of control, but so worth it,
Dude, yeah, for sure. And shout out to New York. That's actually where I'm at right now, too. I'm downtown in Manhattan, so maybe we'll link up sometime, or I'll come to the facility. That sounds sick, for sure.
Absolutely, man. Anytime, for sure.
Awesome. All right, so we talked to Jeremy Grant from last season, and he said kind of his process of how he got on, and it was kind of like a submit a video deal. Or no, well, his wasn't. For most people, it was. He had a weird case where he had actually been in MrBeast videos before, and they asked him. But this season, it was a little different. I know most people didn't know it was going to be strong versus smarts going into it. Did you have any idea? And did you submit a video? How did you even get on?
So I was at work one day, and I loved season 1. It was awesome. But my coworker is the biggest MrBeast fan. And I'm watching him submit video after video. And I'm like, what are you doing, dude? He's like, bro, I'm trying to get on season 2. I'm like, you have no chance. None of us will ever make it on a Beast Game show. He's like, dude, submit a video. Have some fun with it. So I'm sitting there. I'm like, all right, I'm doing one take. You record me for a minute. Whatever I say, we're putting it through. And I submitted it. I acted the fool, of course. I was in my uniform. I'm having a blast. And they call me back for the next process, and I'm like, oh my goodness, wait a minute, this is serious. So I had a one-on-one interview, kind of like this on Zoom, and then it was interesting in the fact that they kept saying, "Are you strong or smart?" And I don't know what they've been talking about. I'm like, I guess I'm strong, man, at this point. So then you kind of had to prove yourself. They made us submit videos working out, certain things they wanted to see as far as form, how much you could lift. And then a bunch of your accolades. So after I did all of that, they were still interested. And then you had to go through a whole process with a medical, psychological. I felt like I was back in trying to get a law
Wow.
enforcement job again.
Yeah. That's
Man.
But,
crazy.
but the craziest part of it all, the process took a few weeks for me, and no one knew there was only gonna be 200 people.
Mhm.
I was the 200 person selected, believe it or not.
No.
Um, I most people found out weeks prior that they were gonna go to to Beast Games. They called me on a Thursday at 3 p.m. and said, "Hey, we wanna fly you out tomorrow morning for Beast Games Season 2. Are you interested?"
Dude.
Of course
And
you are.
I'm like, what am I gonna say no to that? I mean,
Yeah.
are you serious?" But I later found out after, way after that, I was the 200 pick out of 200 people. So
Oh
I
my
That's
god.
almost didn't even make it.
crazy.
Yeah.
Dude,
The
that's
day
crazy.
before. Wow.
Yeah, how did your I'm curious, how did your coworker react when he found out that they were so interested in getting you on the show?
That was probably the funniest part probably, because he was like, "You gotta be shitting me, man. I've been
Yeah.
trying for years." I
Yeah.
mean, he did some crazy stuff. He went to the beach, hit eggs over his head, ran into the water naked. He was doing nuts stuff.
What?
Anything to gain the attention, and I know he would love me talking about it right now, but
Yeah.
he was just like, "I cannot believe you did a 1-minute video, just got lucky." Because at the end of the day, kinda is luck to a certain extent, you know?
What
But,
was your
Yeah.
video that you submitted?
oh, man, I was in a uniform, I had a WWE belt on my shoulder. I had this medal around my neck, I won, like, the world's sexiest man on a cruise.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
dang.
so my dumb ass has a medal around. I have, 2 trophies in my other hand from my men's physique competitions, and then there was a random kettlebell next to me, so I started doing one-arm push-ups on the kettlebell with all the stuff around me, and
Oh,
I
it's
guess
epic.
they were like, "Alright, this dude's crazy, man. Let me, see what's up with this guy."
Yeah,
Wow.
dude, that's insane. Dude, I wish we could like do you still have that video? Like we should link that in the podcast like
Yeah,
episode.
I keep that right in here.
You're not
That
telling anybody?
video will never get out, unfortunately.
That's so
Ah,
funny.
dude.
Fair enough,
Yeah.
fair enough.
Wow,
Well,
dude. So you basically had like 12 hours to make the decision to fly out basically. Like what was your mindset going into it? Were you pretty confident that you were like, "All right, this could be an investment. Like I could walk away with the money and it would all be worth it to step away for a while." Or I mean, like what was the mindset there?
So so you remember last season they started with 2,000 people.
yeah.
So I think it's tough for anyone to be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna win money here," right? Or,
Mhm.
"I'm gonna
Yeah.
get a bribe." You could get eliminated in 2 seconds like season
Yeah.
1. So for me, the first thing was like, first of all, I gotta tell all my jobs right now. Like,
Mhm.
this is a lot to deal with, and I already had planted that seed into my, chiefs and majors heads, so that
Hmm.
was good. My next thing was, I just bought a house with my girlfriend 2 weeks ago, and we
Oh,
just
wow.
finally moved in,
Oh my
and
god.
we're finally living together. It's like,
Yeah.
she is not gonna be happy about this.
No, dude.
We haven't even figured out, like, how the bills are being paid yet or anything.
Yeah.
I'm like, so now I'm
Dude,
just
she's happy now. She's happy now, man.
it all works out, right? I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
she allowed me to take that chance, right? And it just works out, you know? Uh, so there was a
Wow.
lot running through my mind, and I was like, but at the end of the day, I was like, "I need to go. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity."
Yeah.
So you can't turn that kind of stuff down, you know?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Worked out, worked out. So, whenever you flew out, where did you guys all meet up?
We started in Vegas.
Vegas.
So
Yeah, that's
we
just like
it was
season 1, right?
yep, exactly like it. It
Yeah.
was very, secretive though, you know, they didn't obviously say Beast Games at the airport or anything like that. It was sick. They picked us up in a massive pink limo. I mean, it was a Hummer pink limo, and then it
Wow.
was kind of just like, one minute I was talking to my family and my girl, and the next minute it was like, "Hey, communication's done."
Mm.
And I was gone, up to 6
Yeah.
weeks potentially with no internet, no phone, and it's just, like, surreal at that point, you know?
Yeah, that's hard. Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, when you get to Vegas and comms go down, you're no longer communicating with anybody else. Like, are they updating you? Like, okay, we're gonna go here next, or like, is you said it's super secretive. Is it just? Was it kind of like scary? Like, am I on the right limo? Like, you know what I mean?
Bro, not knowing who I'm going to see, who's driving me,
Mm.
where they're taking me, you couldn't know nothing. So, for the
Yeah.
contestants, everything is secretive also, so you're kinda just putting your life in other people's hands, and kinda just
Exactly.
hoping at that point. But I
Yeah.
remember sitting in the airport like, "I hope nobody kidnaps me right now." Like, this would be a shitty way to go out, you know?
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, wait, so did they just text you? Like, who did you how did you know who was picking you up? Like, did they hit you up and be like, "Oh, this guy, he's gonna have a sign or whatever, like, with your name." Is that what they did?
Pretty much it was signs. So it was signs that you got an email and they was like, "Find this sign," and it would tell you everything else. And I
Wow.
walked up to the sign and I'm like, "All right, man, let's pray that this works out for me." So,
Yeah, dude.
yeah, so that's pretty much how it was, and once you get in the limo, it's like, "All right, my life is in your hands now. Let's enjoy
Yeah.
this moment."
So when did you find out that it was smart people versus strong people kind of vibe?
I think we had, like, the 2nd or 3rd day in Vegas, I'm pretty sure we finally met the producers, everybody, and they were like, "Hey,
Mhm.
guys, the 200 people sitting here," because saw 200 and we were like, "All right, maybe there's, like, 6 hotels of 200 people."
Yeah.
They were like, "Hey, this is the entire show, it's just you 200." And we were all like, "Oh," and they were like, "Someone in this room is gonna be a millionaire, potentially multiple people are gonna be millionaires." And I'm sitting there like, "Wow," alright, I start looking around, and they were like, "The theme is team strong versus smart," and it was so obvious. The people I was around were monsters. They were so jacked and ripped. I was like, "Where am I?" Like, I thought I was in good shape and everything. I looked around,
Yeah.
I was like, "I am in trouble here. Big trouble."
Yeah. Dude, that
Yeah.
hotel gym was probably busy.
Oh my goodness. Unfortunately, we weren't able to do nothing.
Oh,
Literally,
really?
yeah, we're pretty much on lockdown, man. They weren't playing games.
Yeah.
So, are you,
Yeah.
like are you trying to, like, make friends at this point? You know what I mean? Network a little bit? Or do they have you pretty locked away, like, in your room alone?
So they had us pretty locked away up until like the show started. But as
Wow.
soon as that show kind of started and we got going, my goal was to meet as many people as possible, show them that I'm a good dude, you know. I'm a New York people
Mhm.
love my accent because it's a
Yeah.
New York accent. So
Yeah.
people were kind of drawn like, yo, this guy's cool. And I'm like, bro, I just try to get trustworthy to people and especially the smarts because I felt like the strong team was gonna need the smarts at some point
Yeah.
and
Dude,
it's better to
100%.
make those connections now, yo. So that was pretty much my main goal in that moment.
Yeah. Yeah, so I bet you had a lot of time to kinda, like, strategize, like, on your own, like, while you're locked away. Okay, so you were trying to stay trustworthy, which eventually kinda backfired for everybody that trusted you, which we'll get
Gotta say
into
the truth.
later. But, what other, strategies were you thinking about, like, beforehand? Like, I mean, you said you watched season 1. I mean, it's just crazy. You had no idea what was going down, so it's, like, hard to even, like, make a plan, you know? So, like, I don't even know, like
I think a lot of people went into this season saying, all right, I might bribe out because there were so many bribes in that season one and so many people that it was like, all right, the first chance I get, I'm out of here.
mm,
And then you kind of hear the competition and what it is, and it's like, wait a minute, this is not the same thing. So a lot of strategies kind of went out the window, where it was kind of
yeah,
like, hey, this is not chance anymore. This is, hey, you're gonna battle physically. And I think some of us kind of had a lot more confidence that, for
Mhm.
me at least, I was like, hey, physically, I could compete with people. So I felt a little better
yeah,
than I never once thought I was gonna bribe out. I wasn't bribing out for 50K, 100K, anything like that. It had to be, you know, something like a million or something, you know?
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah, I mean,
right,
whenever I heard MrBeast say, like, "This season is not gonna be chance-based," I was like, "Yes, finally," because it was so hard watching the first season and seeing people that you've been watching, like, the whole time, and you're, like, rooting for them, and then they go out in a dumb way, like, their floor drops. Like, that's
mm,
crazy.
mhm,
This season so far is way better in my opinion based on its actual skill or being voted out. And I think that makes it a much better show. I'm so excited for this episode Wednesday. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, I absolutely agree. I see a lot of comments and on Reddit and stuff. People are saying season two is awesome. You know,
Yeah.
nobody wants to just get eliminated for no reason. You know, at least if you lose competing, then you could be like, you know what, I lost. I took the L.
Yep.
So I definitely agree with that. You know.
Yeah. Let's talk about like challenges if you're down. What was your favorite challenge on the
So
show?
so favorite one I always tell people was the dodgeball game. I
Yeah.
mean, That was the craziest game of dodgeball, and even watching it live on the show didn't do it justice. Like, how
I'm
crazy
sure.
it was. There were 30, 40 rounds of that. They only showed maybe 8, 9. Um, yeah, it was crazy, and lines were just going everywhere, and not only were lines shooting everywhere, there were lines behind you creeping in, so you couldn't even back up. So, and the toughest rule was that you can't catch a ball. I think in
Oh,
dodgeball, a lot
really?
you could catch a ball, which will help you. That went out the window, so it was kinda like, yo, you either dodge or you hit somebody, and then there's all those the little small rules, like don't hold on to the ball after 10
Yes,
seconds, this
yes.
I mean, and but the strong guys, you know, I saw some of my boys on that team, and I was like, "Yo, we probably should stick together and try to
Yeah,
make it through." So we kinda strategized and did the numbers on that, but Akira, that's my guy, but he kinda said, "Nah, we're good.
yeah.
I'm gonna ruin this one for you guys."
Dude, everyone was trying to get him out so bad. I felt bad for him, like, he had, like, 40 balls being thrown at him.
Yeah, he escaped a few times too, man. He
Yeah,
definitely did, but you know what? My man is a competitor. We love that. I mean,
yeah,
at the end of the day, he made it interesting, he spiced it up, and, obviously, a lot of people actually support him for that game.
yeah,
So that was good to see because I actually think he's a good dude. I talk to him
yeah,
pretty regularly, you know?
yeah, yeah, no, he is for sure. Um, and then what do you think about that situation and bringing back the veterans from season 1? Like, was it cool to kinda meet them and talk to them?
Yeah, so a lot of people didn't like it. A lot of the contestants were kinda pissed off
Yeah,
that they brought them back.
mhm,
I
Mhm.
was loving it. I was hyped up. I'm like, "Man, these guys are kinda like mini celebrities. It's gonna
yeah,
be cool to chat with them." And not for nothing, they got a lot of experience also, you know? And the way I was looking at it, it was, I'm going up against 100 strong people. They're legit. I'm looking at these 10, I'm like, if I could trade some of these strongs for these veterans, what that's a win. I
yeah,
don't care if they're good strategic players. If we're strong versus smart and we're gonna do a strong battle, I'd rather go up against Gage or Akira, even though those are my guys,
mhm,
over an Olympian or something like this, you know?
yeah,
So I was like,
yeah.
this is great actually, guys. Like, what are we talking about? But there were
No, for
so many
sure.
salty people, and I was just like, I don't got time for the negativity, man. Enjoy the
Yeah,
moment, you know?
for
Yeah, that's a good
sure.
mindset. I could see their like, I mean, what were they saying? Like, oh, they already got a chance to like be on the show. Why are we wasting spots on them and stuff? Yeah,
That
but
was the big one.
yeah, but it's like it brings a whole other aspect because they're characters. You know, they're characters in a show, and you brought them back to create like spice up season 2. So I like that move, honestly.
Absolutely. I also look at it this way, I say, how would you feel like if they brought you back for season 3, let's just say? You would like that, wouldn't you, right?
Right.
You wouldn't be like,
Yeah,
"Oh, no, I had a chance already." No, be like,
Yeah,
"Yes, bring me back." You know? So if you look
yeah,
at it that way, on their side of the view, I mean, it's awesome, you know?
for
Because
yeah,
I would
sure.
love to be
100%.
brought back for anything. So
Yeah,
Yeah. So did you stay away from those people that were being kind of negative, like, because that kind of says a lot about you in a way. Like maybe I don't know, maybe you don't want to be around that negativity, but not just that, but maybe you don't want to trust those people. You know, like were you starting to figure out who you could trust and who you couldn't at that
yeah,
point?
absolutely. That's where I really started bringing my alliance together. It was really that
Mhm.
challenge, right before the dodgeball game and then after the dodgeball game.
mhm,
That's when I
Mhm.
was like, all right, I don't do negativity. I don't like the negative vibes or anything like that. So the
Mhm.
people that were kind of around me, like John, Brett, Corey, Nick, August, these cats, I was like, yo, these guys are good dudes, man. I
yeah,
like their vibes. Let's try
Yeah.
to build it. And my biggest thing was building a first responders military alliance. That was my thing
Mm.
because I said, "These are the types of people that will never quit, willing to risk their lives for
yeah,
anything at this point." So I said,
Mhm.
"Man, we could trust each other and we'll definitely go to war right here."
yeah,
So I kinda
Mhm.
started trying to build that up. So but I definitely stood away from the negativity, you know?
Smart
yeah,
play.
that's good. Let's talk about what everyone's waiting for, and probably the question you've been asked like a million times, no pun intended. How did it feel to press that button? Maybe like how did it feel before you pressed the button? That number is going from 0 to 1,000,000. Was there any point before the 1,000,000 where you were like, "I should hit it?" Or was there any point when it was at 1,000,000 that you were like, "I shouldn't hit it"?
So I never once was gonna hit it before the million.
Mhm.
I knew in my heart and head that none of the captains were gonna take that. Uh, a lot of them had too much to lose. I tell Hannah all the time, I thought that I was scared of her, I'm not gonna lie. Because her team, I thought Jim and Monica, a lot of people wanted them out,
Yeah.
although they're cool people. And then you also had JC on that team, which got a lot of
Right.
bad publicity, even though I like him also. So I
Yeah.
was like, Hannah, I think would hit this button. So, but I was staring at her. We kind of talked, and I was like, nobody's gonna hit this. I got a free pass right now. So I said, I'm gonna just stare at everybody. So I don't know if they really showed it, but I wasn't looking forward. I was staring at the entire line of captains because I was
Mm.
waiting to see if somebody's hand went and hit that button. I was gonna try to beat them,
Yeah.
but nah. At no point the timer went up. That was my heart was racing because I knew I was gonna hit it at 1,000,000.
Yeah.
And boy, when I hit that button, the city just went red. It went dead silent in that whole city. Like people were
No.
just like, and Jimmy, of course, is going nuts. He's like,
Yeah.
"Somebody hit it!" And I think he wanted that so bad,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah,
He
I think
couldn't
so.
believe it. I mean, you couldn't believe it. If you watch behind the scenes, I don't know if you guys watch those, on
No, I
Amazon
haven't seen
Prime,
him.
they have the episodes, and then if you click extras, you can see all the behind the scenes from each
Oh,
episode.
shoot.
Yeah, you could
Cool.
see, right, when the number's going up, behind the scenes, the producers, everybody, are in the back like, "Somebody hit it. Somebody hit it." They wanted it so bad. So I had to give him the show, man. I had to
Yeah.
help him out, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Oh, dude,
Like,
yeah.
especially because it didn't happen in season 1. Like, that's the only
Yeah.
crazy thing that didn't happen in season 1. I mean, whenever they flipped the coin in season 1, they got 5 to 10,000,000. That was crazy, but
Yeah.
no one took the initial million. So, having it this
Mhm.
season is crazy for sure.
Let me tell you something, I think watching that episode in season 1 changed my whole mentality also.
Mhm.
I remember sitting
Mhm.
there watching that, and I was sitting there like, "Why is nobody hitting this button?" First of
Mhm.
all, there were like 60 people on each team. You're about
Oh,
to
that's
cut
true.
about 25% of the competition, number 1. Number 2, people are taking bribes left and right. You're not gonna take $1,000,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, and then you watch that, and how many of them got eliminated with no money? Almost all of them. Tawana got a little something, but even that, she got maybe what, a fifth of a million. So it's
Yeah.
like, did you guys really win? And I know integrity. I know that people have their reasons why, and I'm not going to take that from them. But I remember watching that and saying, I don't know if I could be that person, man. Unfortunately, but then I get
Yeah.
in the game and you kinda understand, right? You build these friendships that no one will ever understand. Even if it's for 2, 3, 4 weeks, you don't have your family, you don't have the outside world. These people essentially become your family. So
Yeah.
I could kinda understand why as well, you know?
Were you
Yeah.
pretty close to, like, the people you eliminated?
Nope. I always say this, is what people don't realize. John, who's the FDNY guy, the fireman,
Mhm.
his mom actually lives 3 blocks from me. We're tight, we're cool, that's my guy. Brandon, Luke, and Mia, I don't talk to, I never spoke to, they were not part of my team, and they kinda got put on the team because there was a whole trick of putting the teams together. I got screwed with John, and we
Mhm.
kinda just said, "Alright, Brandon, Luke, and Mia, you're on this team," you know, and God help us at that point.
Yeah.
So, for me, it was like, I don't really talk to either of you 3, and Mia, I don't like you from season 1 anyway, so I got no issues, you know what I'm saying? So I was
Yeah.
like, "Nah, it's alright."
Yeah. How did you sorry, Brayden, I know you have a question you've been waiting to ask.
No,
Um,
you're good.
how did you feel that Mia was so upset after being invited back and winning a $2,000,000 island?
You know what? I I didn't like Mia from how she acted in season 1, let's start with that, and
Mhm.
then when she every time if you realize her pattern, every time she gets eliminated, she has to go on a rant. "It's this guy's fault. It's this reason. This card, this card, this card. Enough with the cards. Put the decks away. Alright, Mia? You won $1,800,000 and
Yeah.
Akira eliminated you. The end. Enjoy your life. Enjoy."
Mhm.
You come
Mhm.
back, another opportunity, and you already won 1.8. You're she always says, "I'm good. I got money. I got money." All right. And I eliminated your ass. See ya. And I have no regrets about it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
then you wanna start running your mouth the same way she did with Akira, and that's what I
Mhm.
don't like.
Yeah.
Listen, you got outplayed. The veteran got outplayed. I outplayed her in that moment. So for her talking all the nonsense and garbage, I stood quiet because what am I gonna go back and forth with this woman for? It's irrelevant. And then, of course, she just posted on social media the other day saying something like, "If JT wants me to stop talking, come to Baltimore and make me." Come on. Come on.
Yo.
Yeah.
That's
She
Wow.
crazy.
she's mad that she's irrelevant? Come on, it's over.
Yo, that's crazy. All
Fine.
right, wait, let's hit her back right now. If you have one thing to say back to her right now, what would you say?
I think I might save that for the reunion. If she shows up and if they make a
Mm.
reunion, I think it would be just awesome to hear, you know? But
Yeah.
who knows? I don't know if there's even going to be a reunion. I don't know if she's even gonna show up. So,
Yeah.
I never know, but I got some things in my back pocket, you know?
All right.
Yeah. Respectable.
Well, let's flip the subject real quick. How many Feastables did you have while you were there? Like, was it a dangerous amount? Because I know from season 1, they were handing them out, like, to everyone, like, just 10, 20, like, just take them.
Man, we had unlimited Feastables, unlimited the jerky sticks.
Yeah, the
I
beast.
had to have thousands at this. I mean, I actually just before I got on this podcast, I just took a picture with 2 Feastable bars in my hand to post on
Dang.
Instagram after this.
Dude.
And I'm like, "Yo, these things are amazing."
Yeah.
And they're free. Come on, MrBeast does it again, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
did you
crazy.
take them home, like a ton? Or
I believe it or not, I actually didn't take nothing home. I didn't take a single thing home except
wow.
for what they gave me that, they gave me a nice sweater, a nice book bag, they gave me
Mhm.
some other stuff. But other than that, I didn't take nothing home from the city, which I
Mm,
kinda regret also, but I kinda left in a very emotional state.
Yeah.
We had just got out of the cube challenge, and I was in there for, like, 10, 11 hours. Mentally, I was finished, so I just left, you know?
Yeah.
It's one of those
Yeah.
things.
You got a fresh cut though, right?
Oh, man, that guy was one of the top barbers out there in the Southeast. That dude, it took a while, but man, I wish I knew where he worked. I might fly down there to North Carolina, wherever he came from.
Yeah,
I mean,
dude.
legit.
yeah, we should dive more into that. I was gonna ask when we were talking about the Millie that you got. I was gonna ask, like, was there any ever thought of negotiating with your team, or maybe just on Beast Games in general? Like, I've always thought about this. Like, all right, like it's a smaller team than season 1, so could you be like, all right, guys, like, what if I go up there and press the button and we each take a cut? You know what I mean? Like, I know that's kind of crazy because like you could have it all yourself, but I wonder if anybody's ever thought about like negotiating some of that prize money, or if that's
So
even
that's
allowed.
That's actually not allowed on Beast
Yeah.
Game. You're
It's
not
not.
allowed to split any money, give away any money, anything like that. So that's not even a conversation that could have been had.
Yeah.
Dang.
So,
Okay,
yeah.
but what would Jimmy
Makes
do
sense.
if like on the low, like you just hit him with like you hit your teammate with a Venmo afterwards or something? Like,
I I'll never know because I didn't Venmo no, I didn't Venmo nobody. Um,
yeah,
I don't know, and you know what? It was one of those things where it was like, I'm not taking any chances. I
Yeah.
was, God blessed me with this million. The last thing I wanna do is go against their rules and somehow get fined or they take it back. I don't know.
Mhm.
So it
hmm
never even crossed my mind, you know? I
Yeah.
wanted to be real safe with all of that.
yeah.
Interesting.
So on that same subject with a million, before you got on the show, was there any idea of what you'd spend it on? And then now afterwards, have you spent it on anything?
Is it gone?
No, 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 no. I'm very smart with my money as far as investments and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Uh, a lot of it is already invested. A lot of it's already invested, making money, just making it grow,
Mm.
because that's how that's how you kind of keep the money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think people's biggest mistakes is they want to go buy the expensive car, they want to go take the $10,000 trip and just keep spend, spend,
Yeah.
spend.
hmm
The thing I did immediately was get it out of my account as quickly as possible so that I could
hmm
start investing and making money. But I am planning on some trips. You know, I know that me and my girl want to go to Greece and Italy.
Oh,
I haven't been on the other side of the world, so
yeah.
I should do that. Um, any debt with credit cards or anything like that, wash that crap away. That was gone. Everything's back to zero, so it's almost like a fresh start, man.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it feels good, man. Honestly, it feels really, really good.
That's awesome.
Oh, dude, I bet, man. Um, we should go back to talking about the challenges and stuff. What do you think? I know you said your favorite was the dodgeball. What was the hardest though for you?
Oh man, I you know what? Challenge one was interesting in the fact that the pole was slippery going down.
Yeah.
It was a long distance, and a lot of people had trouble with the footing. There was a little circle on the pad on
Yeah.
the bottom. If you were a bigger person, your feet are not staying on that. And then I
Or even
know
if you
that
just
some,
had bad shoes.
yeah, and I know that some people's platform was breaking. I know
Ooh,
some people were struggling lifting up the bag. I think that one was the hardest because with 5 million on the line, any slip and you're done pretty much. And
Mm,
I will never forget when I went down initially and I started descending on the pole, I just started hearing boom, boom, boom. People were falling left and right, hitting so hard, and I'm like, "Oh my god, is everyone falling right now?" And it's like I'm watching some of these top fitness people just drop, and I'm like,
yeah.
"Man, I cannot fall right now, not this early in this show."
yeah.
So it was kinda nerve-wracking. That challenge was most nerve-wracking for me because you don't wanna go home that early. You wanna get to the city. There's a lot of variables coming up, so that one was definitely hard. I think I wound up finishing in 14th place, I believe, 13th to 14th in there, they showed. But that one was cool, and then the obstacle course in episode 3,
Yeah.
when me and Avery were about to start, it starts downpouring, and the course is soaked. So we're now the first people to go on it, so we don't know how the balance beams work. We don't
Mhm.
know if it's gonna continue to tip all the way in. So we're kinda just jumping from halfway onto the platform and just trying to jump. When it's soaked, you're losing your balance, you're losing, you have no traction. So that one was another one that's like,
Yeah.
"Man, this is hard."
Was it
The
real
rain.
rain or was it like Mr. Beast rain?
Everyone keeps asking that same question. That was legit rain. We were in a rain delay way
Jesus.
before that,
Oh
and it
wow.
finally stopped, and we were able to perform, and you can see it on BTS behind the scenes. We were in delays for a long time.
Wow.
So when it
Yeah.
finally stopped, they were like, "Let's get this challenge going." And
Yeah.
man, as soon as he's about to say go, it starts downpouring, and I'm just like, "Oh god, this is bad. This is bad,
Wow.
man."
Like,
Dude.
speaking of the behind the scenes a little, did you get tired of cameras? Because now that I'm thinking about it, I mean, even the production crew was being filmed. Like, the people with cameras were being filmed with cameras. It's kinda crazy. Like, did you have a camera in your face at all time?
Honestly, yeah, there were so many cameras everywhere, and not even just people walking around, but there were cameras stationed in different areas of
Mm.
the city. So even when you thought you were alone or you thought you could get away with saying something, no, you're gonna get caught on a camera.
Yeah.
So, we were mic'd up pretty much the entire time, cameras on you the entire time, and yeah, every now and then you're kinda like, you wanna have a conversation with your boy, and you're like, camera, boom, just sprints out of nowhere. It's like, "Man, come on, I just need to have a conversation." You try walking away, they follow you.
Yeah.
It looking back on it, it's funny, but in the moment, it's kinda like, "Wow, I can't even get, like, a second to myself," you know?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm sure that would. I mean, dude, how does that change your minds? Like, I don't know, because I'm thinking about my day. I love like my time alone. Like even just like 10 seconds. You can just take a second, decompress. But like with people constantly watching you, like the television, I mean, it's like that's got to take a toll on like maybe your mental state a little bit because you're just constantly like on. You know what I mean? I, yeah, that's crazy. I mean, at night though, they didn't have any cameras going, right? Like
Well,
when you're sleeping.
there were cameras in the dorms as well. There were
What?
cameras in the dorms as
Wow.
well, so the only time that you didn't have a camera on you was in the shower. So, I kinda spent a lot of time in the shower just kinda, like, decompressing, getting my thoughts
Yeah.
together, just
Yeah.
relaxing for a second without a camera. But,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
you kinda
Oof.
just get used to it. I think the scariest thing for me was making sure I didn't say anything that I will regret, or
Yeah.
or say anything that could kinda get me in trouble in real life, with my law enforcement job or anything like that.
Yeah.
So, I had to be very, particular with my language, you know?
Mm.
Yeah, yeah, and not like you would say like maybe my mindset is like I wouldn't really usually say anything wrong, but even just knowing that somebody's watching, it's like you're constantly thinking about all the words you're saying. You know what I mean?
Exactly,
Dang, that's
exactly.
crazy.
Nerve-wracking, very nerve-wracking, man.
Ah, that's crazy, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Do you plan to go back to your law enforcement job, or are you already back?
Yeah, I went back immediately. I the hardest part for me was keeping the secret from everybody for months and months, you
Yeah.
know? I went back immediately and they were like, "Yo, what happened?" I'm like, I'm not allowed to say, man. I signed an NDA." So, they kept saying like,
Crazy.
"Yeah, you probably did well, but I mean, I doubt you won. You're here." I was like, "Nah, it is what it is." But they had no idea. But I went back to all my jobs because you know what? At the end of the day, I love everything I do. And when I got out of Beast Games, when I got eliminated, actually, it was like a Saturday. That Monday, I started a new recruit class. So I was teaching that Monday
Wow.
immediately. Yeah, it kind of just right back to real life, you know?
Probably with the best attitude ever.
Oh, I was so chipper.
Yeah.
But it was
Crazy.
exciting, man. It was exciting, but I'm back at work enjoying myself, you know?
Mhm.
Yeah, it reminds me of those memes. They go like, "You won't know I won the lottery, but there'll be signs or whatever," and like you
Yeah.
got like a gold toilet or something. Like I don't know, something said. But yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
funny, man.
That's funny.
Hilarious, man.
Um,
Did you ever think about going to the island?
That's an interesting one. So, I had just taken the million, and then honestly, it was a lot. That night was a lot, between the interviews, the emotions running through me, talking to the other contestants, and then boom, Jimmy's like, "Alright, we're competing to see who goes to the island." And I'm kinda just like, "Man, I just won 1,000,000. Am I really about to win 1.8 million? I can't see it happening." I mean, but then the challenge starts, and of course, I'm a competitor. We're gonna
Mhm.
compete. So, when that challenge started, I started trying to find the cannonball. And then after, like, the 4th or 5th cannon I heard go off, I kinda was like, "You know what? I'm good. I'll just kinda walk around the city. If I stumble upon one, alright, I'll go to the island. If not, I'm good. I could
Yeah.
use a few days to just relax." But I felt bad because people were really trying to find that cannonball.
Mhm.
And, so when they wind up leaving to the island, out of the 10 people that were stuck in the city, I was the only one that was just kinda like, "I'm good. I
Yeah.
need gym time. I need some relaxation time." So I felt bad for everybody else, but I was alright with it. And then looking back on what the challenges were, they would have never
Yep.
picked the tribal council. I had
Exactly.
a chance, come on.
Yeah.
So the
Which
only
I
thing that
didn't like that. Like, I didn't like that ending. I didn't I mean, because of course, like, JC, he stood no chance. Like, no chance. And so, although, like, I'm kinda glad he didn't get it, it's like, I wish it still would've been more fair because if, like, imagine it was, like, just, like, a 1v1 game. I think that would've been, like, more entertaining too, rather than just vote because it was kinda
yeah,
obvious.
that's a tough one, you know? I know that JC would have probably been my only chance if I was there. If
Yeah.
me and
Yeah.
JC went to tribal council, that would have been some interesting pick right there,
Mm.
you know? But
That's
yeah,
true.
I know a lot of people have said that to me. They wish it was a game.
Yeah.
But, Survivor, I didn't
Mhm.
really know Survivor much prior to this,
Yeah.
Beast Games season, actually, so Tribal Council, I guess, was a big deal for everybody. I didn't even know what a Tribal Council was when it
Me
aired.
neither. Yeah.
So I was like, "Oh, I get it, it's the Survivor way,"
Yeah.
So, I can understand why.
mm.
Did you get to meet, like, any other celebrities? I just know, like, MrBeast always has, like, really famous people around. Did anyone, like, pop in?
This is the funny story, man. I wish they would have showed this. So you guys know who Drewski is, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So did you see in the cubes that he was there and during
Oh,
that
yeah. Yeah, yeah, he was calling, yeah.
so he when Brett ordered the guitar to our cube, Drewski was the one that brought the guitar in and we were all
Oh,
jumping and
yeah.
everything. I cannot make this up. He leaves the cube with Carl and I go, "Yo, guys, who the hell was that just jumping in here?" And and Brett and Corey were like, dude, that's Drewski. I'm like, who the hell is Drewski, man? I
It's so
had
funny.
no idea that this dude was like really famous out here, you know, a comedian and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm over here like, man, I'm the worst. Reality TV shows. I'm like so out of the loop that I had a celebrity next to me. No clue, man. No idea.
Dude, it's just
It's so
hilarious because
funny.
you're literally on like a TV show yourself now. It's like, dude,
Yeah.
that's so funny.
Oh my
You just
god,
thought it was a
no.
random guy, like, bringing the guitar?
Yeah, I was like, "Alright, I guess they brought a random dude, whatever." I thought Carl was the celebrity that walked in. I was like, "Alright, what up, Carl?"
That's so funny.
I need to meet Drewski again, man. I
Yeah.
gotta finally say hi, you know? Hope
Oh, yeah.
Drewski
Exactly.
watches this.
Yeah, Drewski, if you're watching,
Shout out to Drew.
subscribe to the podcast.
So, JT, how does it feel now to be almost like a reality TV star? Like, has anyone, like, recognized you in public, or do you get, like, crazy DMs?
Both actually, so it's been interesting. The DMs are out of control. It took me like a week to like just get through half of the DMs that I had. And people, I mean, the audacity. I mean, random people just message me, "Hey, can I get 10 grand? Can I get 5 grand?" Like the amount of DMs I got of people asking for money, mind you,
Wow.
I don't know them at all.
Yeah,
And it's funny because not one family or friend has asked me for money. Not
that's
one.
good.
But all random people nonstop asking me. The cool thing is though, everywhere I go, I'm being recognized. So like, I'm out to brunch with my girl. People will stop me in the restaurant. Can I take a picture? We went to a Broadway show in Manhattan this past
Yeah.
weekend. People were taking pictures of me in the theater. I went to Atlantic City. I don't know if you guys know Atlantic City in
Yeah,
New Jersey.
yeah.
People stopping me in the casino. I'm like, this is nuts. Are we serious?
Oh,
And they're
man.
screaming,
dude.
"Oh, he hit the button. This guy's the man."
Do you wear, like, your jersey or something, or do they just, like, know you?
I have this sweater and I have 2 other Beast Game sweaters, and I have my official sweater with my jersey number here.
That's cool.
I do wear that every now and then, especially when I wear that, it's very recognizable,
Yeah,
especially when they put 2 and 2 together if they watch the show. They're
yeah.
like, "Wait a minute, you JT, man?" And it's kinda like, yeah, I mean, yeah, just normal. I'm just a normal dude, you
Wow.
know, works a normal job. But the last thing I just want to say is like the kids is what I really love. You know, the young
Yeah.
kids that want to take pictures and look up to me and stuff like that. I think that's pretty awesome, man. And
Yeah.
my girl
Yeah.
gets tired of me saying this. I say, "Yeah, I do it for the kids, man. Like it's cool and all the fame and the publicity, but
Yeah.
when the kids, when like my friend says like, hey, can you send a video to my son? He loves you." And then I send it and the kids are crying and stuff. I mean, that
Oh,
that to me is just awesome, man. That's a great feeling, you know?
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I love
Well, you can actually say that because you already like train, the kids and stuff at the facility, so it's valid,
Yeah.
I was gonna ask, how else has like your wardrobe changed now that people are recognizing you? Like, are you always going out to impress? You know what I mean? I feel like you can't whip out like a
Yeah, you can't, like, Adam
disgusting
Sandler it, you know?
yeah.
So it's funny. It's funny. If my girl would have heard you just ask that question, she probably would have laughed.
Yeah.
I have the most basic wardrobe in history. I will wear sweatpants and windbreakers every day. I wear tank tops even in the winter.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, I got nothing flashy. Maybe a few watches that I kind of like.
Mhm.
Other than that, you look at me and be like, "Yo, look at this regular dude right here."
Yeah.
That for me, clothing is like the one thing that I really just genuinely don't care about.
Mhm.
You know, I would probably buy a fancy car before I bought nice clothes. I mean, I did buy a few nice suits recently.
Mhm.
I kind of want to look sharp with that at least. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But as
Yeah.
far as this, you could catch me in this every day, man. It don't matter to me.
Yeah, dude, speaking of suits, like, how long have you and your girl been together? You gonna pop the question?
Oh, she's standing next to me right now, so it's hard to answer that without her knowing. You know, I need the surprise. You know, the element of surprise. But I just celebrated her 5th birthday together. So her birthday was
Wow.
on yesterday. So that was our 5th birthday together. So we've been together a while now.
Wait, just
Dude,
to clarify,
congrats.
5th birthday of you guys being together, not
Oh
not
my
her 5th
god.
birthday,
Yeah,
right?
no. She just turned 28. I've been with her since she was 23.
Yeah.
Oh
Well,
my
dude, I'm just
god.
watching out for you, bro. I can see the comments, bro. You
That's
know?
fair. That's fair. That's fair. Nah.
Yeah.
She
Dude,
yeah, we've been together for a while, man. We're in our
Dude,
5th year together
congrats.
now, so
congrats.
it's things are hot and heavy out here, you know?
Yeah.
Hot and
Dude, for
heavy.
Yeah.
sure. Probably like a nice New York Valentine's Day coming up with the fresh Millie.
Oh
Mm.
yeah. I definitely took care of her for her birthday this past weekend. We celebrated like 3 days of her birthday. So that was cool.
Wow.
And Valentine's Day is her favorite holiday, so we have to hook her
Ooh,
up for that one too, you know?
Yeah.
dude, for
Let's go.
sure.
Absolutely, she held it down while I was gone, you know? She
Yeah.
didn't know what was going on when I was away. All I know is she took care of everything, so
Yeah.
you gotta bless her for that one, you know?
And you probably couldn't even tell her the outcome, right?
No, that was the coolest part, like,
No
me
way.
coming home, she could see my face like, "You want
Yeah.
something," but she had no idea what it was.
No
But, like,
way.
filming her reaction, priceless, man, priceless, moments you'll never get back in life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Wow.
So,
dude,
that was
that's gotta be
cool.
like, oh man, like you just know, like you have the Millie or whatever, you can't tell it. It's like every like argument that comes up, you're just like, man, like if you knew right now, if
Yeah.
you knew,
Dude,
you
That's
know.
so
that's
that's so
true.
true. It's funny though, right? You go all those months not not just waiting honestly for the million, and you kinda always have those doubts, "Man, am I really gonna get this million?"
Yeah.
Like, you kinda wanna start spending things on your credit card, like, knowing I could pay it off in about 5 months, but is it coming? So but MrBeast is the man, bro. He always keeps his word. The guy's awesome. But yeah, it was pretty, cool, the reactions and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, did you ever have to send a follow-up email? Be like, "Hey, is it coming?"
So I didn't have to, but they actually were really good. That Beast Games team, the production staff, dude, they're so good with sending emails, following up like, "Hey, we need your bank account information. We need this. You can expect this." They were awesome, man. I always shout them out everywhere I go
Yeah.
on social media. Those are like the best people that I've ever met, So they were good with keeping me in the loop. So I knew it was just a matter of time when the show aired.
Yeah.
And then,
Mhm.
of course, I don't know if you saw, but I posted, of course, when it hit the account because I
No,
posted
I
a
didn't.
screenshot on my X
Oh,
account and Instagram. MrBeast, I screenshotted the million. I have no regrets now that I'm a millionaire. And MrBeast reposted it. It got like 7 million views
I see it.
immediately. Mind you, I had
Yeah.
just opened my X account. That was my first tweet ever.
Oh
I get
shoot.
7.5 million. I'm like, wow, this is cool.
Crazy.
Dang, that's pretty
Yes.
sick, bro.
Yeah, so it was
Wow.
good. Then like another 300,000 on Instagram. I was like, oh man, this is real. Like,
Yeah.
wow, people could just blow up on social media out of nowhere. It's kind of
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, do you have any
Yeah.
plans with that?
I don't know, man. The crazy part is I'm not really a big like influencer type person or anything like that. But I have I'm kind of just riding this wave right now. I
Yeah.
got some plans with Jeff, the season 1 winner,
Oh,
and
cool.
Jeremy and some other people
Yeah.
soon helping out with his fundraiser,
Mhm.
finding the cure. So I'm definitely going to be involved with the Beast team. Hopefully, Beast team wants me back for anything. I'm down for YouTube videos, season 3.
Yeah.
Hopefully, one day they have just a crazy all-star season. Bring everybody back,
Dude, that
So,
would be crazy, yeah.
right? I don't know. For some reason, in the back of my mind, I'm like, man, what if after season 3 they're like, hey, Amazon goes one more season. Let's make it an all-star season.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
man, bring me back, Beast. Bring me back.
That would be great.
I'm just kind of riding the wave right now, Hopefully, my goal and dream would be to get sponsored by like a supplement company or energy drink company,
Mm.
something like that. Cause that's my stuff. I do a lot of energy drinks, pre-workouts. So I'm kind of hoping somebody reaches out from that, or I kind of reach out to them.
Do you like gum?
What's gum? Like
Like,
chewing gum?
yeah, like chewing gum.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Bro, we might be able to uh like get an intro for you, but there's this new energy gum, and dude, if you pop this before the gym, like, dude, it's probably
Really?
pretty fire.
What is that right there? That's your brand?
It, no, it's we actually had him on the podcast last week. He's the founder. It's a 19-year-old out of California, and a bunch of celebrities have tried it. They've sold like just thousands of these. It's kind of blown up, but it's really good
Yeah.
stuff. Dude.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's
Yeah.
called Blow It Gum, and the founder's
Yeah,
name is
blow it
Jackson
gum.
Bunker.
Yeah, shout out to
Um,
Jackson.
dude,
Interesting.
But yeah,
you
we
should
we
definitely
could try
try
to set up an intro because that'd be a sick collab.
Dude,
Down.
for
I am
sure.
in. Let him know whenever
Yeah,
he's ready. I'm
for
always
sure.
down.
I was just gonna say I could totally see you doing like like the fitness influencer side of things. Because like
Yeah,
I was looking, you already used to. I mean, you post a bunch of fitness clips and stuff. So like, dude, yeah, I could see that popping off for sure. Now that you have that like foundation and stuff, people are interested. People know your personality. Like, dude, I could see it popping off. Honestly.
yeah.
Yeah, I hope you're right, man. I hope
Yeah.
you're right. That would be a dream right there,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I have a question. Do you ever regret the decision in the box? Like maybe like you should have stayed, or do you feel pretty like happy in your decision to kind of self-sacrifice there?
Now, I think I get this question a lot also. I Brett and Corey are my guys. We are pretty close friends even still to this day. We talk almost every day.
Wow.
And you know what? They always message me how grateful they are for that. And they're true genuine guys. I'm going to Brett's wedding this year, and it's like, you know what? I have zero regret. Zero regret. Could I have won the show? Who knows in that moment, you know? You're
Yeah,
never gonna know. But I do know that a million is something that could change a life, and invested the
definitely.
right way could bring you even more, for generations to come. And you know what? Corey has an amazing family. You saw it. Brett has an amazing family. He's getting married. They also deserve their chance to win something. And I personally do not know anything that happens after I got eliminated, but I am just praying that they win anything. I
Yeah,
I really, really am rooting for them, and I'm rooting for some other people as well that I built close relationships with, but it would really make me feel good for them to bring something home to their families, so I don't have any regrets as far as that.
yeah,
Anything for a good person, you know? So I could always live with that decision.
yeah, yeah. Hopefully they can. Cause are they both still in it?
They are. They are
Wow.
in the top 10 right now.
Top 10, getting buried. Yeah,
Yep, this episode is huge Wednesday. Nick's got a big decision.
yeah. Nick's lucky, man. He doesn't have to get buried.
Very lucky.
Yeah,
Very, very lucky, you know?
yeah.
So, it's
Shoot.
gonna be
Uh,
a wild episode for
yeah,
sure.
yeah. One of like the most viral things about Beast Game season 2 is Jim and Monica. Apparently, I saw a post saying they got married. Is that true?
They did do a little, marriage in Beach City. That happened. I think, it
What?
was Jack that led the,
Yeah, yeah.
service. I just remember sitting there like this, like, "What is going on right now, man? What is going
Dude,
on?"
They met
I
each other
remember
there.
saying,
Yeah,
"I can't wait to go home and tell my girl that they just got married." Like like, they got married and tell her the stories of, like, what happens?
yeah,
Like, when it finally comes out the show, I wanna be like, "I was there." Like, this is crazy stuff.
wait,
But you
did
know
they know each other before the show, or
no,
They
are you?
met on that show. That is real. And
Bro.
you know what? A lot of people I've been seeing a lot of people post on everywhere that Beast Game season 2 is scripted, right? From me to them to everything is scripted. This show is not scripted at all. Everything you see is so real and genuine. Like, we can't make this up what's happening out here, you know?
yeah,
And
Dang.
it's just a fact. So, you know what? They're entertaining though, I'll tell you that
yeah,
much. And, I always will love my line when I say I don't like the little love couple nonsense, but I enjoyed it, man. It was
yeah,
fun. I mean, I didn't enjoy the wedding, but good for them, right?
yeah. Well, like
Yeah.
from your experience there, do you think it's legit or it's like a tactic for the game. Because I could see now that they're both like top 10, they've both helped each other get there. And I could see them helping each other get even further. I wonder
Well,
what's gonna happen. Like, I don't
Monica
know.
Monica helped Jim get there. Jim
Yeah.
didn't know nothing about Monica. Monica
Well,
won
Jim
everything.
Jim did the game against JC though.
That you know what? That is true. He did allow Monica to get through there. That's
Yeah.
fair. But Monica just
Yeah,
continues
she's
to
a
just
tank.
win and
Yeah.
carry. But you know what? My time there, like I said, don't know what happens after I get
Mm.
eliminated. But from my time there watching, it seemed like they were like in love, man. If they aren't, man, they fooled me. They got me because they
Wow.
were inseparable. I mean, I couldn't even speak to them.
Oh my
Like, "Jim,
god.
you gonna leave your girlfriend's side or are you gonna stay there?"
Dang, dude.
Hilarious.
That's
Oh,
insane.
man.
Wow.
My favorite was last episode when the families met each other,
Yes. Oh my god, and she's, like, crying. Yeah.
and the father's like, "Turning down $1,000,000? What?" Like, her father had me dying,
Yeah.
dying.
Yeah, no, that's true because she was like, "Well, I couldn't do that to, like, the team," and then he's like, "For $1,000,000?"
Yo, I think people forget that you are in a game show to win money. I
Yeah.
It's a
always say it,
game.
and I
Yeah.
know we build friendships, like I said, Brett, Corey, John, Nick, all these guys, I absolutely am friends with them, no doubt. But man, you went there to win money also. So
Mm.
you have to secure a bag somehow. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Otherwise, you kinda just went there to make friends, which is awesome and cool, I'm all for it. But man, why'd you join the show? You
Yeah.
you you joined the show to make a friend? Or you joined the show for $5,000,000 and hoping other prizes?
Yeah.
So, people get so consumed and caught up in the game. Man, stick to the game plan, man. Stick to the game plan.
Yeah, which some of that probably comes from like I don't know. They're nervous about getting hated on, like out here in the real world or whatever.
Mhm.
But was that even a thought in your head? Like, I feel like you're the type of guy. Maybe it doesn't bother that much, but correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes,
Yeah.
so it's interesting, like, coming from a law enforcement background where, we don't have the best reputation for the public. Hopefully that changes one day, but, people are in your face, cursing, yelling. We have to be able to control ourselves, you know? So I'm kinda
Mhm.
used to that aspect of life and law enforcement. But when I was on that tower, I said it, um, I never ever once thought about, "Hey, what's the public gonna think about when they watch this?"
Mhm.
I kinda went what I felt right in my heart and what I felt right for my family in the moment, and I said, "Listen, we'll talk about it after the show airs, what's gonna happen." And I wasn't sure how the public was gonna react, but from what you could see, I mean, I got a lot of support here, and, I mean, I did a
Mhm.
poll I did a poll, and 97% of people were on my side. Only 3% said I was wrong, and
Mm.
if you I mean, so some
Wow.
people, yeah, are gonna call me a villain. Some people are gonna say, "Hey, yeah, he did, but then he sacrificed. He did the right thing."
Mhm.
A lot of people are like, "You know what? You eliminated Mia, so that's great." So that to me, I mean, hitting that button and seeing her go was a great memory that I
Yeah.
could always live with.
Yeah, it seems crazy to me that no one else hit it. I mean,
Wow.
because that's so true, like, you're there for that reason. You're gonna eliminate the other people anyway in some other game where maybe it's not directly you doing it, but not everyone's gonna walk away with $1,000,000, and I feel like everyone I don't know. I feel like everyone acts like they will.
Yeah, I mean, you watch season 1, Gage was the 3rd highest paid player with $1,000,000. I don't know what happens this year, but it's potentially me as well, again, for 3rd place.
Yeah.
Uh, I mean, man, you only get that opportunity maybe once in your lifetime, and when Jimmy said, "You will never, ever get a chance to hit a button and get 1,000,000 again in your life," I mean, that hits, man, that
Yeah.
hits. I don't care what you got going on in the game, man. When you start thinking about at home and $1,000,000, you have to ride with it, you know? You have to ride with it. You can't think of what the outside's gonna think. And shout out to JC actually. I know he gets a lot of hate for what he did in season 1. That dude was really cool with me after that, and he really stuck by my side and told me that I
Yeah.
won't regret it. Um, Live with that decision, man, because it's gonna be worth it in the end. And he's absolutely right. Absolutely, I feel so
Mm.
good about that decision, you know?
That's good. Yeah, and I feel like he made a really, like, good kind of publicity decision whenever he gave his coin to Monica too, like, that was super nice of him.
Absolutely. I think he needed that moment right there.
Yeah,
That was a big moment for him because he is a genuinely nice guy.
yeah,
And I know people are not gonna like that I said that, but I got to meet him personally. The internet world that likes to troll and talk crap, they don't know him personally, you know? The
yeah,
dude has a good heart, you know, and I had nothing but respect for him, the same he had for me, so I can't say nothing bad, you know?
that's good to hear.
Yeah, that's an interesting topic too. Like the internet can frame somebody's the way they look so easily, and it's like not accurate at all. You know, especially when you're dealing with beast games, dude. Because at the end of the day, it's just a game. You know,
Yeah,
and but
Yeah,
people will, like twist it.
absolutely, like, I could see on Reddit, there are some people that call me a scumbag New York City cop, that I'm just like all cops that can't get trusted, this and that.
Mm,
Yeah, this people are going to talk, you know? You can't please everyone. Some people do it for intention, some people just have nothing better to do with themselves. But my big thing that I always wanted people to know is what I do in real life as a law enforcement officer, as an instructor training new recruits, has nothing to do with my gameplay in a game show to
mm,
win money.
yeah,
So calling me not loyal, not trustworthy, my integrity, all this, it's not who I am as a person on the job. So I just always want people to know that part, you know?
and thank you for your service as well, man. We appreciate
Appreciate
that.
thank you.
I appreciate you guys, man.
Braden, you wanna have anything to end it or anything? Any last final questions?
Well, I want to give JT a chance to say anything, say whatever to anybody listening right now. Hopefully it's Drewski. If not, what else would you say to the audience?
Yeah, right? Hopefully it's Drewski or that guy with the gum, the energy gum.
Yeah, Jackson, dude, yeah.
'Cause that's cool too, man.
Yeah.
You know what? I just wanna thank people for the support. I have been getting a lot of messages. There's a lot of internet support. I can't possibly answer everybody.
Mhm.
So I do wanna thank everybody for reaching out or just support in general, for everything I did. I know I do have some fans out there, so I thank you as well. But I do wanna say everything I did in that game, how I acted, that's who I am as a person. I didn't change for cameras. I didn't change who I am as an individual or a person just because I was on TV. How I played is how I actually am. And you hear Brett and Corey in the cube say, like, this is a good man right here. You know, I don't care what he did up there on the tower. He has a good heart. And that's who I am, you know? I also want the public to start getting along with law enforcement, man. We've been
Yeah,
trying to build the communities all together, you know. We do have good officers on this job. Yes, there's always one bad cop. The same way there's a bad doctor, a bad lawyer. There's always going to be a bad person out here, but the majority of us are good people who just want to do the right thing. So shout out to all my first responders as well. And then I like to talk about anyone who's applying to Beast Games. They always say, "Do you have any advice for them?"
yeah,
My advice is be yourself. That I can't stress that enough. Build alliances of people that you could trust. Trust me, you could weed out the negativity. You could weed out the fake people. It's very obvious. And then you can also weed out the people that are just there for camera. Get into true, genuine conversations and get to know people's lives. It will help you out because my alliances carried me throughout the same way I carried them, and it works out. It worked out in the end, you know?
yeah,
So, best of luck to everyone going for season 3. I know it's probably going to be a wild season. MrBeast, you need to bring me back, man. If you're
yeah,
watching, you got to bring me back for season 3. Let's run this again. But that's it.
yeah.
My Instagram, that's my big thing right now. JT5IVE. That's my big thing that I'm always on my Instagram account. So people can follow me there.
Yep, shoot him a DM, but don't ask for money.
Please, no more asking for money, man. Imagine I gave 5,000 to every person
Yeah.
that DM me. Got no money left.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for joining us, man, and making the time to do this. I know you're a busy guy, so we really appreciate that.
Nah, dude, you guys are awesome. I had a blast with you guys, you know? These podcasts are something I always wanted to do, you know? Just never had the time, of course, obviously, but
Yeah.
man, I love this stuff. I enjoy listening to podcasts, so now that I'm on some of these, it's kinda cool, you know, to sit back and watch. I
Yeah.
like what you guys do, man. You got a good platform right now, so keep it up, man. It's awesome.
Appreciate that. Really.
Yeah, I really appreciate that. All right, cool. Thanks guys for listening. We'll get back at you with another episode soon.
No, no, no.